Now comes to the most joyful and proud moment of this evening. Success is always the result of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And today, we are here to celebrate the shining star who have made the entire fraternity proud with their outstanding excellence. Now I wanted to request our Vice President, C.A. Prasanna Kumar D., our President, C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda, and our Chief Guest, Srimati Ravneet Kaur, to felicitate our rank holders. Now calling upon stage, C.A. Poonam, securing rank 4. C.A. Poonam.
Have change of dais in a minute.
C.A. Aksh Garg, securing rank 14. C.A. Aman Mahajan, securing rank 24.
These are the rank holders. आप ताली बजा करके करतल ध्वनि से उनका स्वागत कर सकते हैं. उनका कॉन्वोकेशन दिल्ली में हो रहा है, जहां पर आप लाइव देख रहे हैं.
I may request rank holders to please come in the front and make a queue. I request rank holders to come in the front of the stage and make a queue. C.A. Poonam, securing rank 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move ahead with the key moments of today. May I request all the dignitaries to kindly occupy the seats on stage. May I cordially request C.A. Babu Abraham Kallivayalil, Central Council member, to escort our chief guest of the day, C.A. Yogesh Gupta, IPS, Director General, Kerala Fire and Rescue Services, Civil Defence and Home Guards, Government of Kerala. Sirs, please. May I also request C.A. Anand A.S., Chairman, Ernakulam branch of ICAI, to escort C.A. Deepa Verghese, Regional Council member and Secretary, SIRC of ICAI, onto the stage. Ma'am and sir, please. May I request C.A. Babu Abraham Kallivayalil, Central Council member, Convocation Coordinator of ICAI, to please deliver the welcome address. So please.
Very good morning to all of you. Good morning. Very respected Chief Guest of the day, my very dear and respected friend, Sri Yogesh Gupta, IPS, one of the renowned civil service officer who is in the rank of Director General of Police, Government of Kerala, distinguished colleague in the Regional Council, the first lady to become the chairperson of the Ernakulam branch, later to become the Regional Council member and Secretary of the Southern India Regional Council, C.A. Deepa Verghese, C.A. A.S. Anand, Chairman of the branch, who has toiled the midnight oil to organize this program, office bearers of the branch, esteemed guests, proud parents, family members, above all, our newly enrolled chartered accountants. It gives me immense pleasure and joy both as a coordinator and as a Center Council member of this great institution, to extend a warmest welcome to this historic occasion, the first ever convocation of Chartered Accountants being held in the state of Kerala by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is my 31st year in the service of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I had my humble beginning at the Ernakulam branch, where I have served in 9 years. Later, 9 years in the Regional Council and its chairman. Then, our members gave the opportunity to serve in the Apex Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for 9 long years. After the 3 years compulsory cooling, I have been privileged to get re-elected as your member in the Apex Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. We are deeply honored today by the presence of our chief guest, Sri Yogesh Gupta, IPS, who embodies discipline, courage, commitment to public service, and above all, integrity. His illustrious career stands as an inspiring story of how principles and professionalism can transform institutions and society. Uniquely qualified as both a chartered accountant and a CMA, Guptaji brings rare financial expertise and policing. He has held several high-profile roles, including Director of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau, MD, Kerala State Beverages Corporation, and long tenures in CBI and Enforcement Directorate. In these roles, he investigated major financial scams, such as the Harshad Mehta security scam, Kedan Parekh stock scam, Sharada chit fund scam, Ross Valley scam, Narada bribery scam, and Basil investment scam, and so on and so forth. For his exceptional service, he has been awarded the President's Police Medal for Distinguished and Meritorious Service. I am sure his words today will ignite in all of us the spirit of excellence and responsibility. My dear young colleagues, today is not just a ceremony, it is a milestone. It is a culmination of years of hard work, sleepless nights, countless attempts to complex problems, and perhaps even moments of self-doubt that each one of you have overcome. And standing here today with the proud prefix CA before your names, you are the living testimony of perseverance, discipline, and resilience. A student who has struggled to clear our exam, years later became the CFO of a global company headquartered in London. When asked about his remarkable journey, his reply was simple. My failures taught me about resilience than success ever could. Dear friends, the power you now hold, the wisdom comes not from easy victories, but from conquering hard battles. Friends, as you step into your professional journey, remember that you carry with you not just a degree, but a responsibility too. You are not just accountants of numbers, but custodians of values. You are not just professionals, but nation builders who shape trust in institutions and markets. As chartered accountants, you are joining a lineage that dates back to 1949, when the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India was established under an Act of Parliament. Much before India became a republic. Since then, our fraternity has been known as the custodians of public trust, the backbone of business governance, and the torchbearers of integrity and accountability. And today we are considered as high priests of finance. I recall the words of our founder president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, late CA G.P. Kapadia. Whenever I sign an audit report, I remind myself that it is not ink, it is a public trust that flows from my pen. That thought stayed with me for decades, unquote, and I think with all of us too. Years later, the Honorable Prime Minister of the country, Sri Modi ji, addressing the Foundation Day of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, told, "Your signature is more powerful than the Prime Minister. Your signature is a testimony to the trust in the truth. Companies may be small or big. However, if you certify their books of account, then the government believes in that, the people of the country believes in that." Unquote. Challenges in life are stepping stones that shape our strength and wisdom. I am reminded of the story of the one and single Keralite who became the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He had a very humble beginning. Born to poor parents in the northern district of Kannur, after the 10th standard, his parents told him, "We cannot educate you anymore." By the time his mother fell sick and father became the lone earning member in a family of 10. And people at that point of time believed that Mumbai offers a greater opportunity. He decided to take a train to Mumbai. And after 10th standard, what is a job he can aspire for? He started looking as a job as an office boy. After 3 months of search, he was able to get a job in a firm of chartered accountants called C.C. Chokshi and Company. You can imagine at that point of time, his working hours would have been 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. On a day when the regular typist was absent, the partner of the firm asked him to get something typed outside. Forget about this era of computers. And he offered to the partner, "Sir, can I do it for you?" When the matter got typed, the partner realized that he's as good as a regular typist. And that's a point, he has been promoted as a typist. My dear friend, nobody has asked this young boy to learn typing. He has found time and money to learn typing. As a typist, he has got a closer interaction with his partners. Realizing the potential of this young boy, they suggested him to register for CA, articleship. Initially, he had a great hesitation because he said, "I need my salary for my own living and also to send part of my earnings to my mother to buy medicine." Finally, they went into an understanding he will continue to discharge the job as a typist to the extent possible, and decided to register himself as an audit articleship, which earns higher stipend. Where articleship that time is for 3 years, audit articleship is for 4 years. Rest is history. He secured rank both for intermediate and final. And he became a partner in the same firm where he has joined as an office boy. The pinnacle of his career is to become the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. My dear friends, all of you sitting in front of me, I am sure much fortunate than late CA P.A. Nair. See the transformation from P.A. Nair to CA Nair. He never complained to his parents for not affording him opportunity for higher studies. He never complained about the society for the so-called exploitation. For that matter, he did not complain to anyone. He had a dream, he worked towards that, and he achieved it. If P.A. Nair can, why not all my young brigade sitting in front of me? In the book, History of Accountancy Profession in India, G.P. Kapadia wrote specifically about the future of accountancy profession. The future holds out immense possibilities and sends out a clarion call and a challenge. Shall we respond to the call and meet the challenge squarely? The answer to this question will provide a test for us being judged ultimately. This is applicable to all of us. Character is the foundation of the life. It defines who or when no one is watching and guides everyone's choice we make. I am reminded of a story which is published in Reader's Digest. Reader's Digest has decided to test the honesty of a country, which is the most honest country in the world. Probably I was also wondering, how do you test the honesty of a country? Even to testing the honesty of an individual is difficult. The modus operandi was very simple. They left 10 money purses with $100 in it, with the identity of the owner and the address proof. And at times you are a proud Indian. In India, they selected the city of Mumbai. Out of the 10 money purses, 8 money purses reached the owner. And later, they declared Helsinki, the capital of Finland, as the most honest country in the world, where all the 10 money purses reached back to the owners. And the least honest city was declared as Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, where none of the money purses were reached to the owner. You see, today the honesty is being tested. My dear friends, character is all about what you are going to be in life. You know, there is a story in Bible about the salt. If it loses the taste, the moment you loses character, there are now some stories happening in the state on the character of a public servant. Therefore, let me assure you, success in this profession will not only be measured in terms of positions you hold or the wealth you create, but in the ethical standards you uphold and the impact you make on the society. So, on this momentous day, let us celebrate not just an achievement, but the beginning of a journey of learning, contribution, and leadership. This reminds me of the famous quote of John F. Kennedy: learning and leadership are indispensable to each other. My dear friends, chartered accountants are considered to be the leaders of the society. All of you too. Therefore, I think without continuous learning, because our field is so dynamic, whether it is in the matter of GST, corporate law, income tax, or any other matter with which we deal with, the constant change is the order of the day. I think embracing technology and artificial intelligence is paramount. And undoubtedly, these are reshaping the profession today. Tomorrow's CA must be a blend of financial expertise and knowledge of technology. Please adapt yourself to the latest technology-driven tools for smarter, more accurate work. Whether you used ChatGPT, Notebook LM, or Perplexity, or so on and so forth. But getting accustomed to the latest technology is going to be very, very important. At the Institute, we are taking very earnest steps towards that. After, I think, around 25,000 members have already completed the AI training. Now we have launched the level 2 of the AI training. And this is exclusively reserved to chartered accountants. Therefore, please do continue with your learning. Make sure that each year of your career, you get into some kind of structured learning. Whether it is a certification, whether it is a diploma, whether it is an additional qualification. And my dear friends, please don't forget the steps you have climbed in life. Your parents, your family, your friends, your teachers, who all made you what you are today. Probably the pride and happiness in your parents is equally more than you. And the sacrifices and the support the parents and families extended to you to what you are becoming today to celebrate this moment. And please stay connected to the alma mater, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And ICAI remains a professional home for all of us. Young members must engage actively with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. In whichever be the capacities you wish, there are several opportunities. As a faculty member, as a resource person, as a member in the managing committee, or in the leadership. But you decide. But stay connected. My only one thing I can assure you, you will decide the destiny of this profession. You are the future of this profession. And today, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India not only grown as the largest accounting professional body in the world, but also the youngest professional body in the world. Therefore, you can make a big difference for us and for the profession. And there are innumerable opportunities today for chartered accountants, both in India and outside. The language of accounting is one and the same across the globe. My request to all of you is, look beyond audit and taxation. Though that is our core,